So first we will discuss about the LAN. So what LAN stands for? LAN stands for local area network. Right? So in this LAN, how the systems are connected? These systems are connected each other in a network through a wiring cable. Right? Through wiring we are going to connect. So this is a LAN, this is connected to this is connected to this is connected to this is connected to this. That means what? All these are in a network which are connected through wires. Right? Example, in any educational institutions, right, or any organizations like hospitals, right, supermarkets, all they have what? Lab. In colleges, in lab, all the systems are connected with each other with a short distance, that we call it as they are in a network of LAN. That means the system which are connected with a short distance, they form a network. Such network is called as local area network. Clear? And these local area networks are used in educational systems, any organizations, hospitals, supermarkets, and wherever we go, we are finding if the organization is consist of 4 to 5 systems. If the systems are in a short distance, then only the system in a LAN network. Clear? Now we see the advantages of the LAN. So what advantages we have with this LAN? The first advantage is by this LAN you can share files and programs. You can share the files and you can also share the programs. For example, in this I have BCom C1 section data. In this I have BCom C2 section data. This computer is of HOD serve computer. Right? I want to send C1 C2 sections data to this, and all these are located side by side only. So what I'll do, I'll send the information from C1 to this computer and C2 to this computer. So that we call it as what? Files and programs can be shared in a LAN very easily as compared to other type of networks. Right? Next, second one is sharing of printers. Sharing of printers. For example, consider I have a computer over here, right? I have a printer here. Now I am giving a print of a document. This document can be printed from this printer, right? How? This is connected with this. So this system is connected with this printer, so that what will happen? They form a network. System and system is not connecting a network. ఇక్కడ రెండు దగ్గర సిస్టమ్ ఉండాలని ఏమీ రూల్ లేదు. The devices which are connected through links with a short distance is called, they are in a network of LAN. సో ఇక్కడ సిస్టమ్ ఉంది, ఇక్కడ ప్రింటర్ ఉంది. మనం ఏం చేస్తాం? ఈ సిస్టమ్ నుంచి ప్రింట్ ఇస్తాం. ఏ సిస్టమ్? దేనికి? దీనికి. సో ఎప్పుడైతే ప్రింట్ తీసుకుంటుంది? జస్ట్ నోటి మాటతో చెప్తే ప్రింట్ తీసుకుంటుందా? లేదు. దే మస్ట్ బి కనెక్టెడ్ విత్ ద wire and they are in a network of LAN. That means the printers can also be shared. For example, ఇక్కడ ఒక సిస్టమ్ ఉంది అనుకోండి. ఈ సిస్టమ్ ఈ ప్రింటర్ అన్ని కనెక్షన్ ఒకటే నెట్వర్క్ లో ఉన్నాయి. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? ఈ సిస్టమ్ నుంచి అయినా ఈ ప్రింటర్ ని యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు, ఈ సిస్టమ్ నుంచి అయినా మనం ప్రింటర్ ని యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు. దట్ వి కాల్ ఇట్ యాజ్ వాట్? షేరింగ్ ఆఫ్ ప్రింటర్స్. దిస్ printer is shared among the multiple systems. Clear? Now consider in our lab we have all the systems in this manner and only one printer we have. What will happen? So these all the systems can share this printer so that anybody can take out the print. Clear? So that is sharing of printer. And third one is communication. So communication means what? Interaction, sharing of things. And each and everything you can share the files very easily when they are in a same network, that is of LAN. For example, ఇక్కడ చూడండి. సో ఇది మన ఇల్లు మన పక్కిల్లు అనుకోండి. సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడికి ట్రావెల్ అవ్వాలంటే చాలా లాంగ్ టైం పడుతుందా? కమ్యూనికేషన్ అనేది స్పీడ్గా ఉంటుందా ఉండదా పక్క పక్కనే ఉంటే? సో that is the concept. That means you can share the files and programs and anything from one system to another system very easily. That we call it as a communication. That means communication will be developed very easily. Can be sent information very easily in the LAN. Why? Because they are in a short distance. That is the reason. So these are the advantages of LAN. So next we'll go for the disadvantages of LAN. In disadvantages, what disadvantages we have? So the first disadvantages is wiring cost is high. So cost high because each and every system is going to be connected with other in order to maintain all things to be in a same network. They must be connected with the wire. So if any wire is having a problem, so the communication between these two systems may be lost, right? So that means I am saying that the cost of the wiring is very high and maintenance also very difficult. Clear? And the second one is reliability. Reliability is also low in this LAN. So what is mean by reliability? Reliability is nothing but the signal in a single LAN, the service interruption, that is even for the short distance, could result in a major disruption for the users. For example, consider here, now these two systems want to communicate, right? All these systems are where in a same network. Now the system C1 is communicating with C2, so that this disturbance can occur for any other things also. Why? Because all those are side by side. They are in a same network. For example, consider this classroom. All are sitting in a same class. These two people are chit-chatting. What will happen? Other people get disturbance or not? Similarly, because of the side by side, arranging the systems in side by side, that means near places, we get reliability low. That means accuracy will be low. Why? Because if they are communicating, the transmission speed or anything considered as will be the low. Clear? So these are the disadvantages of local area network. Next we go for the MAN. So MAN is categorized as metropolitan network, or medium area network. Now in this, the LAN and MAN, so the major difference is that in a LAN, the each and every system is in a very short distance, whereas this MAN contains the systems somewhat large distance. So that what happens? Consider these two systems are in Hyderabad. Consider this system is in Nizamabad. So these two can be communicated in a network. Such network is called as MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. So this MAN is relatively similar to the internet service provider. In order to maintain a relation between these two things, what we need? We need a network connection. What we need? We need a network connection. Why? Because this is in Hyderabad, this is in NZB. Now how these two things will go? So ikkada nunchi oka file ikkadiki transfer avvalante wirings pedtama? We can't do that. Why? Because the distance is very long, right? Now what we need to do? we need internet service provider. Now, internet service providers are the businessmen, that means network buyer people. What they do? They buy their network. They buy and they sell the network. So, what they sell? For example, consider Sama broadband is there, right? So, this Sama is an internet service provider center. This Sama will connect with the Hyderabad system and will connect with the Nizamabad system. Now this system is connected to Sama and Sama internet service provider will take that instructions and that will provide to the NJP system. That means there will be an internet service provider who transfers the data from this system to that system. Consider an example. This is my phone. I am in NZB. Right? I want to talk with Bangalore people. The system, the mobile is here. Right? How I am communicating here? I am in Nizamabad. I am using a smartphone. My friend is in Bangalore. She is also using smartphone. How my voice are reaching here? So they are connected with wires? No. What network using? I am using a network of Idea. She is using a network of Airtel. Right? So what brands they are using for talking, for making a communication? They are following a network. So here also, in order to make the communication between a system in cities, what we need? We need a network. So who will give that network? Internet service provider will give the network. With the help of that network, we transfer the information from one location to another location. Clear? So the man indicates it's a between of LAN and between of WAN. So this is too long distance, this is too short distance, man is intermediary. Not too large, not too short. Clear? Now we see the advantages of LAN. Sorry, MAN. So what advantages we have? The first advantage is that bandwidth of connecting of links. So this bandwidth is required in this. So in the last sessions already we discussed what is mean by bandwidth. So bandwidth is what? It's measured in the bits per second. Right? Now second one is it can accommodate more number of clients. Number of clients can be increased. Consider in a LAN, if you consider LAN, so this is must capable of connecting of 30 systems only. But whereas this MAN can connect any number of clients between one cities to another cities, there is no particular limit of connecting number of clients. So that is the another advantage of MAN. And it also have moderate errors. Whatever the errors you find, you can easily identify that errors because of you are using a internet service provider. For example, if I have no network in Idea, what I'll do? I'll make a call to the customer care so that I'll solve that what is the problem. So I am not getting network, why I am not able to call. Each and everything can be cleared by calling the customer care. Similarly, if you have any problem in the MAN network, you can easily solve by because you are using internet service provider to transfer the message. And you also have disadvantage also. So what disadvantages you have? The first disadvantages is large space requirements. If you want to connect the things, what we need? We need a network at our place, we need a network at another city place, and you have to have the internet service provider. There also we need much more systems to connect this system and to connect this system. So the requirements are many more systems are required and much expensive systems are required in order to maintain a network. So that is the first drawback. And the second drawback is slower data access. Data access is much slower. Why? Because it is using metropolitan area network is means what? This system and this system in a long distance. Not too short distance, not too long distance, somewhat long distance. So you can access the data somewhat slowly only as compared to LAN. And the next disadvantage is expensive requirements. Whatever the requirements you have for developing this WAN, those requirements are very expensive. Clear this one? So this is about your WAN. Next we will discuss about the WAN. So WAN stands for what? Wide Area Network. So it name itself, it is spacing that wide, geographically two long distance things also in a same network. Wide in a sense what? Very long distance systems can be communicated by using a WAN network. That indicates what? I already told you. One system is in India, another system is in USA or consider UK or anything. So the distance between this system and this system is too long. Even though what we are saying, they are in a same network. Such network name is called as WAN. Why? Because they use satellite communication system. Already we discussed what is satellite communication system and how it will be useful. Now this India system will be connected to one satellite. There will be another satellite. So this satellite and this satellite can communicate and this satellite will give information to this. So this we call it as a WAN. Now and this WAN uses the OSI model. So what is this OSI model? We'll come to know in the next sessions. Right? There are 7 layers in OSI model. Those are very much more important concept. I'll tell you that in the next session. Clear? And the advantages of WAN is what? The first advantage is more clients. There will be no limit for this. And without any bound, you can increase the capacity and number of users in the wide area network. And they can communicate the informations or files anything very quickly because you are using the satellite for the communication even though they are in a long distance. Clear? So these are the advantages. So as compared to advantages, you can also easily guess what the disadvantages you have. What the man disadvantages? Requirement is more expensive. Here also the same thing. Requirement is expensive. Why? Because we want satellite communication. So the expensive is more and this is wide area network. So hacker can hack your information. So you'll get errors over there. Right? And one more disadvantage is what? We are following satellites in order to transfer the information. So we are require more number of supervisors to handle the communication. Clear? So if you are saying this system is sending information to this, that is very easily. But whatever the things are there behind the process, behind this process, many more number of employers are required to transfer the information from one system to another system. Clear? So more number of supervisors are increases means what? We have to give the salaries to them. So maintenance is also more, and each and every supervisor has one system. So the cost of the expensive, the cost also very expensive. This is about your WAN. So not only this, you also have CAN, that is campus area network. Campus means what? If a college building is very large, if all the systems have to be connected in same network, so we call it as a campus area network. In lab of a college, all the systems are connected side by side. So this is LAN. But in campus, this is a BCom building, this is BSc building, this is BA building, this is a BBA building. All the systems must be connected in a network. Then such network is called as what? Campus area network.